If you're heading down I-5 South in Tacoma and you want to get off at SR 16 or 705, you better pay attention.
What's awful is like the moment you miss it, you're like, oh no.
Emily Harden knows she messed up when she was leaving SeaTac the other day.
I didn't know that you had to get off to get on 16 all the way back there, so I missed it by a long shot.
Here's what she's talking about. Because of the construction, if you don't start getting over into the right lane by the Port of Tacoma Road, you'll totally miss the exit and you'll have to go all the way down to the Tacoma Mall.
The problem is that they put all those barriers up, the cones up, so then people are trying to cut over and there's no space to cut over, so it's just chaos.
Just before rush hour, we went to check out what Emily was talking about. And we watched car after car after car cut over single solid lines and double lines, squeezing in between cars at the last minute, even crossing over to avoid the exit.
It is such a long change and there are so many exits in that one particular area. So it is unique for us. It's been difficult for people to get used to.
Brooke Bova from the Washington State Patrol says they are responding to numerous collisions near the exit since the change happened this past summer.
I-5 is a very heavily traveled area, so we do have a lot of people who are unfamiliar with the area, and so that's been unique in that situation as well, because we have a lot of people who don't know the area and who are confused, and they don't know that they can just simply go to the next exit. So it's causing a lot of anxiety for our drivers.
The RAV4. Getting it cleaned up before it starts raining.
For those like Emily who live in the area, some are starting to get the hang of it.
Now that I know, it's okay, but the start was a little rough.
For those who don't,
if you do miss your exit or you're in the wrong lane, don't panic, just simply drive to the next exit.
In Tacoma, Jenna Hanchard, King 5 News.
Now, a WashDOT rep says while their calls related to this exit have decreased, they do know that it is an unusual construction area and it can be a little bit confusing for the drivers there. So they're going to check this area out, evaluate it again to see if there needs to be additional signage or even more controls in that specific area.